United, a lot more. It was a lot more competitive in that game, especially in the second half. Reading came into their own. They got a consolation goal, 3-1. Is how that one. And the coach, let me start off with you. Let's start off with that United game. Interesting game there. United making quite some changes in the mix, but in the end, comfortable win. What struck you the most? There was Ghanaian interest as well, don't forget. And the other, and your good friend Baba Rahman.
Yeah, I think in that first half, Reading came, they had a game plan, very compact, 5 at the back. Don't give anything away, stick to the game plan, and make it very difficult. So I think it was 80-20% ball possession where United keep playing. But the problem with United in that first half, they were not passing the ball faster. And everything that was done in front of the Reading defenders. So it became very clear that in order to break them down, one of the midfielders, either Casemiro himself from deep or Ericsson, these two, one of them will have to actually get involved in the attacking play, move off the ball to create the space. So if the pass is right and Reading were unable to pick him up, then of course he opens. And look, the audacity with which he scooped the ball into the back of the net clearly tells you that this is a player who's seen it all. He's won everything at club level, and he's made everybody look good.
That's a finish that will make a lot of strikers jealous.
Exactly. He's made every single United player better. His presence alone, the way he does his thing, his execution of passing, tackles, determination, pushing everybody along is absolutely brilliant. And once the first goal went in, I think it was no longer a contest. The second goal followed immediately after that. And then the third goal. And clearly, on the part of Ten Hag, he needed to pull. Already, the game has cost Man United Christian Eriksen. He went off with a stretcher and then most likely may miss the next 2 or 3 games for United. But having said that, is the price you pay. If you are playing against these championship teams who know nothing by to be very, very physical. On the part of Spurs, again, the result wasn't in doubt, but it is nice to see Son Heung-min score.
I think he has only 5 goals this
season. And for me, look, he's that player. He's a good player who's been very consistent. But since he sustained that
facial injury,
even before that, he was a bit off this.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember one of the goals.
He's been very consistent.
One of the games he scored where he was upset and really took the mask off and threw it away.
Since he sustained that injury, he's never been himself. But look, I don't think he's gone bad overnight. The quality is there. It's just a matter of maybe the World Cup, he's a bit of hangover and all that. Next season, we'll see him come good again. He's a very, very good player. And if Spurs can get him to be firing all cylinders from now to the end of the season, they may have a huge seed.
So just quick thoughts on Danjuma.
I want to actually ask Coach something before we go. We are talking about defensive midfielders. Where would you rank Casemiro, Partey, and Rodri? Because this was something that came up.
Casemiro, Partey, and Rodri?
Rodri.
Oh, look, Casemiro is the best of all of 3. Nobody argues that.
Who's next?
Then I think if you look at the importance of Partey to Arsenal, because without Rodri, Man City tends to win football games easily. But statistically, it tells you that if you were to take Partey out of the Arsenal setup, they tend to lose more games than they win. So in that regard, I would say Partey before Rodri. But look, they all come nowhere closer to Casemiro. He's a specialist in the position. He's done it for years, continuously at the top level. He's won everything with it at club level. So you don't, and we all thought he was coming for a paycheck at Man United. But you can clearly see the vast difference in class when he's there and when he's not there. So look, if I'm a specialist in the position, you can only learn from me. And I think Partey and Rodri will look at Casemiro and learn from him.